Roofotress here. See, Ken is here so far, and see someone else popped in. Hi there. Forgot to close this. Always bugs me. How y'all doing today? Yeah, Lapidary Dave just went live just a few minutes ago. I don't know if he had that scheduled or not, but I just saw he went live as I was setting up. I was like, oh no, that's bad timing for me. Oh well, oops. So, his stream will obviously be busier, always is. But I'm pulling it up over here on my laptop so I can see, and I'm going to flip this around and get polishing these pieces that I started earlier. I started working on some yesterday, and then I got into them a little bit more here today. Had class for a little while, just came back from class. I'm going to show y'all what I'm working on. Doing good, man. Just excited to finally polish some stuff again. It's been a little while since I've been on my wheels. So the ones that are nearly done, I just got a little Sharpie on them to make sure I don't miss the pieces I really want to hit on the polish on the wheel. So I'm trying to move these lights for you. Picture Jasper and Mossy Agate, Rainbow Moonstone, and Oregon Fire Opal. All of them have some nice like light that'll come through them. This one's Mossy Fire Opal. So once I get them polished and get the Sharpie off of these pieces, I'll show you a little better. But then I've also got these other ones I started. Mostly more moss and a couple others, a couple agates. I started these as well. Hello, Mom. So these ones here and this one are mossy. Oops. Sounded bad. It bounced off a piece of metal, but it's okay. So let me set these down and show you this one with the light is really awesome. Nice mossy agate. So I just got that shaped up and we're gonna start putting a polish on it. The light's already kind of reflecting nicely, but it's just getting to the polish stage. Tyler's looking through some geodes and picking some out for you. Yeah, that's the mossy one I'm working on today. One of them, rather. Beautiful colors. So let me finish getting this set up right here. We'll start polishing. Hey, Jessica and Margaret also jumped in. Hello, hello. So some of these are going to be pieces for the Patreon members. Some of these little mossies and other various pieces I'm working on today. You can see the banding in that one. Mossy plumes with banding and a very nice color. So let's see, which wheel, I think I actually just finished all the pieces on this wheel and forgot to switch my wheel out before starting. So I'm gonna switch this over to the next one. See what I missed on chat. Oh, nice, Ken. Just got 3 pounds. Jeez. Yeah, these other ones here, these two here are carnelian moss. This one's got a little bit of interesting colors in it, but these ones I really like because carnelian mossy agates. Love those. Sorry for the light in your face. Try and get that nice backlighting to show it off. Oh, India moss you got, nice. Oh, and a new blade, cool. Very nice. So you got a blade to cut it all up. So it's been really cold outside. I haven't wanted to get out and cut anything. I'm waiting to get to the club tomorrow. And I'm gonna do my cutting on the saws at the rock club. It's just been too freezing. It was snowing today. It just stopped snowing. I'd show you guys, but it was giant snowflakes. It was beautiful. Big old fluffy snow. Alright, and of course my ring light just kind of broke. It just came loose. That's what I get for buying a cheap one. Alright, fair warning, everyone I think mostly knows, but I'm about to start polishing, so once the rock starts touching the wheel, it can get a little bit loud. Not always, especially not on these wheels, because it's not the metal ones. We're getting down to the polishing wheels now, so it doesn't tend to be loud until I work like an edge, say when I turn it like this. But when I'm doing the flat back, it's not near as loud. I do not have an ultrasonic cleaner, no. Yeah, and in between the wheels, because of the pores in this, I'll go wash it with soap water and try and clean it out. I did that with these before starting. After doing the last grit, I went and washed them with soap water before starting the live today. I'm working on an actual full video of these, so recorded a tiny bit before, or rather, forgot to start recording, so recorded into the shaping phase of these pieces. And I mentioned in that video that I'm gonna go do a live, which is right now what you all are watching. So when you see that video later, this is the live I'm mentioning. And then finish polishing them up, and later after the live, I'll put that as the end of the video and publish that. Not sure, maybe next week. That might be this Sunday's video. It's been a while since I put a Lapidary video out. Hey, what's up, Travis? Oh, nice. You're polishing too? Sweet. I'm gonna crank the speed up a little bit here. Yeah, that's why I said fair warning. It does get loud when I start moving the rock around. 35 bucks. Nice. Yeah, ultrasonic cleaner is something I'll probably eventually add. Oh no! Yeah, don't have the volume on max when you come in. That's a good way to blow your speakers out. Oh, I think I just heard that chip. Yeah, chip just came out of that. It was already chipping, but I just heard it come apart on the wheel. I was really worried about this piece because it's very, very pitted. It kind of worries me getting on these later wheels. I really don't want to contaminate my wheels, but I just wanted to work it because look at how beautiful that moss is. The color in that piece. And let's see if I can get to the tiny moss right there. Oh, it's got such tiny, intricate webbing of moss. Love it. Yeah, that was kind of part of the point of starting the Patreon, which thank you, Jessica, for being a member. Is that's going to help me afford new toys for the channel. So I can promise new content by having the Patreon. Afford some new toys, some money that I can guarantee will go towards the channel. I need to adjust my lights a little bit here. There we go. What I need is a new light. I broke my ring light. It's so cheap because I got one at Walmart for like $8. What's up, Jeremiah? Working on some mossies. This one's one of the least mossy of the pieces I'm working, but it has micro moss down in there. Oh, there you can kind of see some of it. These ones are carnelian moss. This one really shows the carnelian color more. Yes, randomly getting sent rocks is the best. Oh, stayed zoomed in here. And that's why I got a P.O. box. If people want to randomly send me stuff, I've now got a P.O. box. Micro moss. I've heard other people call it micro moss when it's the really tiny, tiny moss that you can only see on the macro, so I'm just repeating what I heard. By the way, pardon me. On these, I started doing the slightly inward bezel. So you can see that one's a nice flat bezel, but it's also going in at like 11 degrees. So if someone wants to set this in like silver, it's slightly angled inward. So it's good for silversmithing. I'm starting to do that with all my cabs now. I'd had some people ask about it, and so I made a point to start doing it on all of these 6 that I started, or 7 rather. Oh, that's untrue. I guess 5 of them, because 2 of them are these cubic, or rectangular rather, not cubic, squared off edges. That's what the word I was thinking of, not cubic, but squared edges. I gotta scroll through chat here. It's kind of hard while trying to watch and polish, and then I know I missed a lot of chat. Oh, that's cold. Oh, is best for jewelry setting. I read 11 or negative 11 to negative 15 degrees. I thought you were like talking Fahrenheit, and that's how cold it was outside there. These I'm leaving. You mean these ones? Is that what you were asking about? I don't think. Yeah, that's what I thought you meant. These ones I'm leaving the druzy top. So look at that. They've got the beautiful crystal druzy top. It's got some dirt and stuff in there I'm going to need to clean out. And ultrasonic would be perfect for that. But yeah, these are moving on to the polish next. Staying just like this. Little rectangular freeforms. I like them. They look like a little script stone, like they have writing. It's like cursive words. Hey Kyla, how's it going? Yeah, I like the little druzy top on these, so I'm leaving those as is. Alrighty. Get back into that. Finish this guy up. Hey Jackie, how's it going? So I just looked over at chat, see Jackie joined in. How's the view and the angle? Question for y'all. Would you prefer to be here or more down and close in and seeing right up at close? Although that might be louder. I don't know, Jackie. Some people take ages making those reels. Okay, and somebody said, we the people, Ken said, here's fine. Cool. Scrolling back up to see what people had said on the position. Yeah, I was looking at a replacement from Harbor Freight, actually. Since you mentioned that about the rotary tool, I was looking at a few different ones. All right, this one's just about done, and I'll show it off. I really like the color on it. Ooh, dropped it. That was close. All right, so let me dry it off, actually. Let's see how it looks dry so far. So far dry. We're not up to the fine polishing wheels. That was just the first of the polish wheels. So we're starting to see a good reflection of the light. Some good color. Don't mind my long nails. Sorry, my vitamins are making them grow crazy fast. But yeah, great color in this piece. And a great glow to it. Some of that micro moss in there. Awesome. I'll get the black light out in a bit, and of course my full-length video will show them all in the black light. All right, move on to this big one. I love the big one. And give me a second to look over at the chat here. The big moss is one of my favorites. Jackie, I don't think you've seen this since you joined, but the moss on this one is insane. You know, Jackie, for about every minute of content, I spend at least 2 to 3 minutes of editing. So that's just kind of a general rule of thumb, if not more, on my videos that I put in a lot of effort into. But you have to not only watch the video through and decide what parts you're going to cut out and edit, you've got to make all those changes, but then you've got to watch it again at the end to make sure it all looked good. And so I watched through my video at least 3 to 5 times every video that I edit. So yeah, I guess I'd say it's close to 3 to 5 times the amount of length of the video I put out is how much time I spent editing. Oh, and it was just pictures. Were you doing filters and stuff? Filters and text? Fancy little text things? And captions? My water is a little high. Again, I'm putting that 11-degree angle on there, so I'm not holding it straight up and down. I'm giving it that slight angle. Where's Tyler? I haven't seen him jump in yet. I forgot to message him directly. Someone send Tyler a message. Where's Greg? Got a lot of people missing. Greg's probably watching Lapidary Dave's channel. Tarnished, I missed that, yeah. It gets to the teeth. You know, I've weirdly noticed the sound of the stones on the wheel is a lot worse when I'm watching it on someone else's YouTube channel than it is in person, I think, because the digitized sound is just a lot more high-pitched, and I don't know, especially if you're wearing headphones, then it's killer. but it comes through as a much higher pitched sound than I hear in person. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll through chat on my laptop too. See what I'm missing. Oh, guess I'm out of water. Something to always pay attention to. Let's catch up on chat for a second. That's too low. The sound waves travel through your body while you work. The stone. Yeah. And I'm not going to doubt, pardon me, I'm not going to doubt or deny that I probably get a fair amount of hearing damage from this. I'm usually wearing earplugs. Right now I'm not. I usually wear my headphones or something. But I've also usually got them connected to my phone watching a show. Sit and watch TV while I'm doing this quite often. Or sometimes another YouTube channel. I didn't mark these up with Sharpie this time. I usually do up until these wheels. You know, I guess we could see if it'll work. It was charging. I've got some microphones. Let's see if this one will work. All right, testing. I just put in the microphone. But yeah, Travis is like hearing it in, I guess, I don't know, I was gonna say in real time, 4D, hearing it and feeling it all around him too at the same time. So let's see. I'm gonna crank it up a little bit. And now I'm talking and polishing. Does it sound much better? Oh, I love that, Ken. That's great. That's so great. I want to make sure I get the dome of this piece really well. Gave me a little trouble on the first few wheels. I was using Sharpie between every step. Like I said, I kind of neglected to do that this time. Dry it off a little bit here and see how we're looking on this one. All right, so bring this light over. That's my max range on that. So we're looking at, again, a pretty nice polish, but a lot of pitting. There's all that little bit of pitting in there. And we're still working up on the wheels. I've got 2 more discs to go after this one. This is like the 600. We're not even to the 1200 or 3000 yet. Yeah, love it. That's a very large piece. I don't know what someone would do with it, but I did again do the Angled in sides, very even bezel on that. Look at that. I tried so hard on that one to keep that like perfect. Eyeballed that thing. Near perfect bezel. Little uneven right there. But I don't know. I say that's pretty dang good. That's a pretty good bezel for eyeballing that. Hey, Tyler's here. And the furnace is fixed. Celebrate. So yeah, again, it's at the 11-degree angle. I did angle the sides in a little bit, so if someone wants to set it in silver, do some metal smithing with that or whatever, that'll set in some metal really nicely. All right, let's get on with the next one. Let me clip my mic on to me somewhere. But if I clip my mic right there, it'll be perfect. How's that sound? Let me move my laptop over though so I can see the chat a little better. Let's see, what did I miss? Got back up here to it's a lot quieter. Yes, Ken in his serial killer poncho with big earmuffs, safety glasses, and old floppy brim hat. I had read it before, but I needed to read it again. That's a good one. All right. So yeah, excited for Tyler. Nice that they finally got that fixed. All right, look at how dull that shine is, right? You can almost see the circle. You see the circle of my ring light there just a little bit. Let's see how that looks after a minute on the wheel though. Ken sounds professional in what manner? Like he's killed before? Never think about it until I'm on the live. I'm sitting here like, damn, I really wish I clipped my nails. They're so long. I mean, they're not super long, but they just grow so fast. Gotta cut mine like once or twice a week. It's insane. Those vitamins. Almost time for another haircut too. My hair's been growing crazy fast. Oh, nice, Tyler. You give him a dino cab. That's cool. That's cool, Tyler. Wonder why they were closed. Hopefully, the popo being at a closed post office is not a bad sign. Hopefully, everyone's all right there. Someone didn't go postal. It's not meant to be a pun. But yeah, that's unfortunate that they were closed. No worries though. I will live. Life goes on. Our boxes will get to each other before the next podcast. That's what matters. You'll get my slabs, and we'll get the stuff to do our next show together. And then Ken and someone else were going to send out some slabs as well for the little friendly competition of some cabbing competitions. Oh, damn. I've been noticing that a lot, Jackie. People will send me shipping info and like they've definitely sent it out and it's like been scanned by the post office and then nothing happens for like 3 or 4 days until it starts moving. Oops. My light just fell. All right. So let's take a little look at this one. You know what I'm going to do? I'll move you guys over here just a touch more. That way we've got this light. And look at the difference on the shine. Remember how dull it was before? Don't like the edge right there because of the little druzy pocket in it. But I didn't want to remove all that banding and all that beautiful mossy, plumy banding in there. Look at that. It's very cool. I like that piece a lot. Anyway, needs a little bit more work. Get back into that one. Oh, what was it he was asking about? I just missed one. Oh, Benito Benetoits? Benetoits? That's something. I don't even know how to say that. Benetoits? Oh, and that happened. It always happens once per stream. It's always going to happen. It happened once. Who's keeping count today? Usually it's Greg. I mean, yeah, when you told me you wanted the 12.9 iPad, I was like, dang, that's the big one. That thing's a beast. We got the 10.9 or whatever. That thing's huge. I like this piece a lot because it's really flat on all the sides, and so it's much quieter to grind the flat ones. Nice and quiet. Oh, it's a blue barite. I see. And Jackie, are you watching Lapidary Dave at the same time? Is that why? I know I saw he went live just a few minutes before me, and I was like, no, I've had mine scheduled. Hey, what's up, Anthony? How you doing, man? I'm just working some moss agate and some various stones here. That's what I'm doing at the moment. Got a nice druzy top on it. If y'all have not checked out Uncovered Gems, go check out his channel. He's up in the same area. He was up in upstate New York doing a lot of digging around there. He was at Herkimer quite a bit. He's got a lot more Herkimer experience than me because he is much closer. I've only been the 2 times, but I know he's I think you've been much more than twice, I'm assuming, right? I mean, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong, but pretty sure you'd been to the Herkimer area more than twice. Oh, nice. Oh, some black lace. Oh, man. Yeah, definitely. I will message you. We're friends on Facebook, so just hit you up on there. I don't have anything in the description of this video, but normally I'll be putting my P.O. box and all my info. I think all that's there right now is my email by default. I haven't edited the description of this live, but usually I'd put my P.O. box and everything up, which I don't think I've officially shared yet. Gotta go look at it and double check and make sure I don't say the wrong thing, but it is P.O. Box 151, Port Jefferson 11777. $151 rum, pineapple juice and Malibu, Caribou, get them all numb. Oh, was that out loud? That wasn't in my head, was it? Damn. Did I just get a copyright? Don't stop till the cops come. I see double, I see triple. Swing bada bada. Right, Tyler. Swing bada bada. Technoin? I'm glad. I think almost everyone here would know that song. I'm not sure that my mom would. I can't think of any off the top of my head, but I could keep up with all sorts of tech. Yeah, Ken, I'm very, very aware of that. Weirdly enough, I had a dream like last night that some unsolicited person sent me a box to my P.O. box. I literally had a dream about that and opened it, and it was just rocks, but it was an unknown person. Weird dream. And I'm sure I only had that dream because of Jared's story, and he had told me that weeks ago. Oh, don't feel bad, Ken. It was pretty big when I was, I want to say, in high school or just coming out of high school. What is that? Oh, weird. My chat was glitchy. Oh, not too much, Lisa. Just one. Put all the pieces through this wheel, which is the 600. About to move on to the 1200 wheel and the 3000, and then I got the polishing wheels. May not show it all. Not sure how long I'll be live, but I'll show you in just a moment the stones I'm working on. This one is the one I was just wrapping up. See how close I can get there. Show you some of that detail in that piece. It's got the nice druzy top. It's wet right now, so hard to see the little druzy bits, but nice little stone. I don't remember what this is called, but I personally call it a script stone because it looks like it would be some cursive writing or something at a distance. Did two of those. See, it almost looks like cursive or Arabic or something. Or maybe not Arabic, but some Sanskrit. I don't know. Squiggly, cursive-y, fancy writing that I could never do because my handwriting is terrible. Even though I try and work on it, it's a little chicken scratchy. So next one, last one for this batch on this wheel is the carnelian moss. It is the one with the nice little moss. The back, it's not too pitted, but the surface, there's a little bit of chunks taken out of there. There are little cavities of botryoidal goodness. You can see it there, some kind of little globular bots in that little cavity. But I didn't want to cut that out. I wanted to keep as much as possible on this piece. I could have just cut right past those and then kept all this and kept that really nice carnelian moss. But I don't know. I wanted to preserve it, gross part and all. So it's got a little bit of matrix, some cavities, some botryoidal bits in there. That's just part of its natural beauty. It's what makes this rock beautiful. Oh yeah, an AirTag is a yeah those tracking tags people use that Apple made that became an instant problem that people were hiding on their X's or whatever, sneaky tracking people. Luckily, if you have an Apple device like an Apple phone or Apple Watch, it'll warn you and it'll say, "Hey, there's an unknown AirTag following you," and it will be like, "Yep, for the last 2 hours of these multiple locations you've moved, there's an AirTag in your car following you." So thanks for that, Apple, for at least somewhat, I don't know, somewhat doing something about it. Yeah, they're for sure creepy. Creepy issue. Oh, I missed some comments up there. I was just scrolling a little bit, and I know I missed a few things. Oh, James. Oh, James, are you still here? Uh, yeah, so I had mentioned before there was a long delay because we were sick in my house and I quarantined all the prizes, and then money was a little bit tight. So I've got money now. I'm shipping everything out. I packed a lot of it up today. I took a polishing break because yesterday was the first day I got my wheel out in over a month. So I needed this very, very much needed polishing break. But I've got everything packed up and it will be out to you. Possibly give it to my mailman tomorrow, if not at the very latest Monday. And I was going to email you a tracking info. So anyone who won a gift from me or is a Patreon member will have mail coming out by Monday and tracking info sent to them. I had 12 boxes to pack, so had a lot of things going on with school and then the whole quarantine issue because we got a little sick here, and I just did not want to spread any sickness. My girlfriend was sick for about 2 weeks. It only hit me for about a week, but it put her under for like 2 weeks. And I don't want to do that to y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. I don't want to make you sick. Send you it wouldn't be much of a care package. I think at that point, it's the opposite of a care package. I think that's kind of a death package or death. Don't ban me, YouTube. I'm just making jokes, okay? Oh, whoops. Dropped it. Went spinning around. Now, anytime that happens, if you've got a flat lap, just know if you drop a stone like that and it goes spinning around, you need to immediately pull it off the wheel and you need to rinse it and or wipe it off, because what's going to happen is everywhere that it touched the edge in here, it has the possibility to get contaminated from all that gunk right there. And that could be a higher grit from the previous wheels, and that is just going to destroy this wheel if it gets on there. So I'm currently stepping into my other room, but I've got my mic clipped onto me, and I'm just rinsing that off. And because I'm in an apartment, I don't really care about the sinks. So yes, I am washing grit straight down the sinks of the apartment. Come at me. When we have a home, I will never ever do that once we're back into a home. What I currently do, and I'm about to do, is I have this old free advertisement for Tide. Here you go. Tide Free and Gentle. We dump all our old water into this, and I let it sit and settle before I go dump the water later. And what will happen is all the water that I dump out of this, like an hour or two after I'm done polishing, all the sediment will settle to the bottom, and the water I dump out will actually be clear. Can go right down the toilet, flush it, it's fine. It's like very clear water. And then this just sediment builds up in the bottom, and then you can throw this in the trash later after a few uses. I've been using that one for, I don't know, a little while now, a few months. Great form of recycling, I guess. Hacks for the poor, cheap people. Or just use a bucket. But I'm in an apartment and that thing seals. I can screw it closed and not worry about the smell of stagnant water or something. And yeah, great for my little apartment space. And now I've got a lot of chat to scroll up and catch up on. I see some more people joined. Yes, no worries. I will always send out shipping info, James. When I send something, I meant to actually email you as well as some of the other winners. Most of the people knew that I hadn't sent it out. but there was you and one other person that I needed to contact and let you know, no, it's not lost in the mail. It hasn't disappeared. It just hasn't left my house yet, which I'm sorry. I'm glad you're understanding. And yeah, we're feeling a bit better. Oh, well, see, no, that's the beauty is even if I kick it, throwing it over on the ground, like it's just, it's sealed. So even if it tips over, it's all good, golden. That's why I like using this. I set it on the floor. All right, so I think we're about done. Can move on to the next wheel. Let's throw this on high real quick and give it a couple good swirls around, get that circular motion. Make sure I touch all the stone. Oh no, yeah, what did my mom say? Hold on, like I said, I needed to scroll back up. Wait, no, oh yeah. Yeah, you mean Maku, Mom? Yeah, I got that. I texted you. I either texted you or called you and said thank you. If that's what you're talking about. Otherwise, if you sent something else, I'm not positive, and I'd have to look. But the Maku thing, yes, I got yesterday. And that was to help. Or that was helpful. And yes, thank you, Lisa. I had missed a lot of chat stepping up to go rinse stuff off, so thanks for pointing that out. All right, so now all I've got to do is rinse those off really quick, and then we'll move on to the next wheels, but I can also show you now these pieces a little better since I've got things a little more set up now with the lights and everything, and I can move my tripod over here, flip this back. I don't even know why I flipped it around. You guys don't want to see me. That's not what we're here for. We're here for the rocks. My mom's probably the only one who wants to see me. All right. So these are some other ones I'm working. They're all Sharpied up for the reason of making sure I hit every single surface on the next wheel. This one is a freeform faceted pyramid-ish shape. And that's a Oregon fire opal. Let's see if we can get a good enough view or lighting on that. The Sharpie's messing it up. There you can see some moss. So behind the Sharpie right there, inside the stone, you can see some of the mossiness. It's not going to look good till we actually get it on the final wheel. This one I love. Let's see if we can get the flash to show. Oh, in the sunlight, it's got a crazy blue flash. This is the moonstone, but the Sharpie is just messing it up. This is the moonstone with tourmaline in it. And if we look really close there under the Sharpie, what looks like the cracked part is a tourmaline needle going up and sideways and coming out right there. So that's the tourmaline needle, or crystal rather. That one will look great. The Sharpie just really ruins the image. But this one you can see is the picture jasper that had the kind of orbicular round pattern in there. All right. They leak when they tip. Oh, dang, I missed that. Yeah, that's why I started using the big old laundry one. I used something else before and it leaked on me once, and I was like, nope, never again. And I started using the one for my laundry softener. And then, oh yeah, I'll explain the Sharpie in just a sec. So unfortunately, the Sharpie does leave some color on your pad, but it doesn't matter. It does not affect your polish. It doesn't affect anything, and you can always clean it off your stones with a little rubbing alcohol afterwards. But the reason for the Sharpie, you want to mark up as much of the different curved surface areas as you can, although avoid pitting. So you can see this has a lot of pitting in it. You don't want to mark down inside the pitting because then you're going to have to remove it with alcohol. But the whole point of Sharpie is it won't come off with just the water. It gets ground off by the grit, and it's to ensure that you've touched every surface with that wheel, as Tyler just said. But that way, when you move on, in fact, let me just show you. For a really good example, we want to take especially the flat back of a stone. And then I'm going to mark it up. Some people do grids. I make sure to get all up close to the edges. And that's going to give us an idea if we've hit every single spot. So let's let that dry for just a second. I'll show you. And I'll catch up with chat again too. Seems everyone else is answering as well. Yeah, Ken, that works as well. Anything that's alcohol based. And because the whiteboard markers are usually alcohol based, it will reactivate the Sharpie and then remove it. You can also just take a Sharpie and re-scribble it with Sharpie and quickly wipe it off if you're quick. And depending on what kind of cloth you use. But, so, this is a great example of showing that even though you're using a flat disc and putting on a flat surface, it is not touching or grinding the entire surface at once. So notice that's got a good polish on it. We're already on the 1200 grit wheel. But you'll see it usually works the outer edges of the stone inward. And so as we move this around the wheel and do our little thing and then peek at it, we're going to see the only Sharpie that's left. It's pretty much all gone. Wow. Okay. I got a really good flat surface on this. There's a little Sharpie there on the edges. I thought I saw a little in the middle there with the moss. So maybe this wasn't the best example. Apparently I got this one really well. Had I pulled it off quicker, you might have seen more Sharpie. Snap. I just did it again. So that's twice today. It's twice I've dropped it and let it spin around, which I'm going to go rinse it off now, as I mentioned. That's my third drop overall. Man, not on it today. So anyway, I'm just going to move on to the next one. I'll go clean that off in a minute. Oh, I've got to put the live chat on. I just realized we're not on live chat here. Oh no! I was using my left hand and looking away at the computer. That was just an extra failure. Dropping that stone to also go wash and moving on to the next one. Double failure. Alright, try and switch this from top chat to live chat, though there's not enough people here to need live chat. I do it just in case. You know, Travis? It's the fourth Butterfinger moment today. I always have a few. I'm really bad about holding onto my stones. This one never had a perfect back. I actually think it has still a few saw marks in it there. Because this was the one that was super pitted, so I was actually not putting it on my wheels very much. In fact, let me go rinse it out. I didn't wash this one with soap in between yet. I almost forgot, just because I'm streaming. I almost got out of my habit. I go over to the restroom, and I always wash the pitted one with a little soap water to try and get the remaining grit out of there. I don't know if my mic cuts off when I come over here, or y'all just get to hear me in the bathroom washing some rocks. I assume you could hear me just fine. Oh, burn. Yeah, I'm not even out in the cold. Ah. Oh, that's not true, Lisa. Come on, I'd mute my mic. Oh, geez. All I did was wash my hands. No, I just went and turned on the faucet and put a little soap on this real quick. Oh, see, there's still soap on my hands. It's all bubbly. Oh, yeah, I definitely did not get all the soap off. Whoops. Gonna get all bubbly on the wheel. Oh, see? That's proof I washed my hands. All it is soap. Oh, y'all are picking on me. People watching this later who aren't watching the live chat are gonna be like, what is he talking about? What I'm talking about is everyone in the live chat saying I just went and peed. Oh, y'all are horrible. I love it. This is the first thing I do before I start my live. Right, Ken? Surprised I haven't dropped it yet, huh? Yeah, I'm not happy with this. I can feel this on the wheel. Yeah, Tyler. Look at this. That's why I use soap water. I'm trying to get all that grit out of there. I'm kind of worried that this is going to contaminate my wheel, and that's not what we need again. Look at how, oh, that pitting is opening up so much worse. It was not that bad. I really love this piece though. Look at that. That carnelian with the micro moss. Oh, and this one, check it out. Had a big surprise. What looks like porphyry. Look at that. There's like some sort of filled in substance right there. You'll see it on the full length video I'm doing. I showed in the macro, but it looks like porphyry crystals. Some sort of crystal growth filled into a void there. But it would have to be really hot to form porphyry. I don't think that's what it is, but that's what it looks like. Little needle crystals. So I'm gonna have to do a little research and try and figure out what that is exactly. Yeah, true, Lisa. All the more reason I really need to buy some. I've been wanting to get into that. I'll go back to this one that I rinsed that I had dropped. It could be saginite. Yeah, I'll get the black light out in a minute. Oh, I just scrolled up and read what Ken said. Oh my god. That's gonna be stuck in my head all day. Was Kyla on a delay? Talking about Moonstone with Tourmaline. I haven't shown that in a minute. She a couple minutes back. Maybe she went back when she got in to see what I was doing. I never caught up. Oh, you talking about that? I just got it lasered the other day, so it's really popping too. They just lasered it a few days ago, so now it's mostly gone. It was really like all swollen down to here where the old ink used to be, and you could see some of the old ink, but it's like it pushed almost all of it out. All that's left is that now. It's crazy. Yeah, we just got it. I just got it lasered last weekend. so crazy. You can hear the ink popping in your skin. All right. One of these guys. Oh, Tyler. No, it didn't come from prison. Never been to prison. Although, oddly enough, it was a stick and poke, like you do. So it was a prison style tat. It was a stick and poke that I did myself with my own hand and a needle. But I got it lasered off. That's like after 5 laser treatments, so you can't even tell what it used to be. A mistake. That's all you can tell it was now. I'm too nice of a guy to go to prison. Are you kidding me? What I go to prison for? Saying howdy, hi, y'all too much? Too many safety meetings? Oh, that one's actually possible somewhere, so never mind. It was only to bail him out. It's okay. Get a bigger tat to cover it up, Rounding the edges on this one a little bit because they were kind of sharp. So on the last few wheels, I've been kind of rolling the edges because as it started to polish up, it got some pretty crisp, sharp edges there. And I was like, I don't want to make it so that the stone can cut someone. That's not what we're going for. Whatever the matrix is on here, that was really soft. I feel like this blue wheel's still taking some of it off of there. Oh, don't get a head tat. Don't do it. Don't do it. Were you going to put a Wobbuffet on your head? Wobbuffet. You can only get the head tat if it's a Wobbuffet. All right, good luck. I hope it fixes it for you. Everyone's just holding their breath to see if he comes back. No one's saying anything. Just wait and see if Noah returns. I used to think I was going to get a ton of tattoos, and slowly never got them, and then decided to remove two of the three that I did get. Now I'm keeping one, got rid of two. I still have one that I would like to get, at least one other that I wouldn't mind getting eventually. Yeah, I had three, but I've mostly removed that one, had it lasered off, and then one on my shoulder was a pretty bad one. Mostly, it's only about halfway lasered off. Again, for those watching the replay, I'm talking to the people in the live chat, so if you don't make the lives, you can always watch the little live replay. There's a little button you can click down there to see the crazy things people are saying. All right. Well, I can see that you're chatting. What was the issue you were having? I'd kind of missed it before. I didn't catch what the problem was that Noah was having. Hey, what's up, George? How you doing? Now, Geo, I assume you've already read about it, but you see about the green comet that's going to be visible next week? The one that only comes around Earth every 50,000 years? Visible now with the telescope, but come next week it should be visible with the naked eye. That green comet. It's going to peak this next Wednesday and Thursday night. Will be the closest to Earth that it'll get for another 50,000 years. We were talking about driving out to, it's going to be a little ways. We might drive a couple hours so that we can get some darkness and actually try and go see it. Look at how trippy look at those banding. Look at that. It's so clear. You can see the wavy botryoidal banding in there. Oh my gosh. Oh, the ghostly banding wrapping around those spiky plumes. Like, look at those crazy spiky plumes. What is this piece? Love that. Let's throw a little light behind it. Look at those spikes with a backlight. Crazy. Kyla, yeah, so you were a few minutes behind if you just heard that and then sped forward to catch up. She got all caught up. Cool. No, Ken? Oh, I'm so behind. What? The tail got blown off by CME? Oh, I've been so busy with school. I have not really read news the last few days. Tell Greg about the comet? What is that black in there? Is that Sharpie that seeped into a crack? I think that's Sharpie that seeped down into a crack in the stone. I may have to soak this in alcohol. Yep, that's a crack. I think I drew a line with the Sharpie right on the crack. See it there? In the light? And it seeped into that opening and spread up to there. So I may have just added a permanent inclusion of Sharpie into this stone. Whoopsies. All right, Neji, thanks for dropping in and hanging out. I appreciate the time you're watching. Right now, the main focus of the channel is to get those watch hours, get them cranked up, and hit that 2,000 or 4,000. No, I forget what they even want. Is it 4,000 or 2,000? I feel like it's 4,000. Yeah, I was just doing some shopping, Lisa, on epoxy, and I'm waiting for my student loans to come through that were supposed to show up today, but I still haven't seen them. But once my student loans come through, I'm planning on getting a few extra things. Once we pay our bills and rent, I'm going to go grab some epoxy as well. Oh, no, the spike I was talking about on that was the inclusions in there. See how they're spiky? A little triangle right there. Kind of spiky inclusions, especially from the back. Look at that. It looks spiky. All stabby. Yeah, those are the spiky bits I was talking about. It's like a plume of spikes. Pretty sure that black bit is Sharpie, which is all over me too. Go enjoy that power nap. I forget, I need to also type in chat. If I don't type in chat enough, it doesn't show my stream to new people. That's also apparently something YouTube tells you. And at the end of my streams, it's like, you did not interact with your stream. I'm like, yes, I did. I was chatting with them the entire time. But it doesn't care about voice chat. It counts how much the creator types in chat. So I need to really be better about typing in chat. Yeah. Just occasionally need to be a bit better about saying things in chat. I mean false. At the end of the stream, it comes up and says stream interaction, and it counts the number of times that the content creator. Oh, well, that's true. No, I get new people every stream, but there's a thing in YouTube Studio that says the more you interact, the more new people you will get. It's like, be sure to interact in the chat in your live stream so that you get more people. It's not that it won't show new people. It's just if you have a low interaction rate, it's going to show less new people. That's what it says on Studio. This one's got a pretty even bounce in the light. No, it's not that it won't show it to people, period. So I misspoke if I said like no people, but it always yells at me and gives me tips and is like, you know, you could improve your interactions by typing in your chat. And I'm like, shut up. Shut up, YouTube. That little window that pops up at the end really bugs me. Right? Nightbot should count. Maybe I can make Nightbot chat as me. Automated messages. Oh, giveaway on Lapidary Dave's channel. What? What? That's cool. How very exciting. I'm sadly polishing, so y'all have fun entering that giveaway. Go enter it for me. I'm not going anywhere, but I assume a bunch of people are going to leave and go watch Dave's channel now, so there's a link to it. I straight up linked it, Lisa. I want you guys to win. I want one of you to go win. That'd be really cool. I had his pulled up in the background so that I could link it. Hold on, watch. I'm gonna go type in his and say, "Oh, but I'm live." There we go. Look at me. I just typed in Dave's chat to tell everyone I'm live. Oh yeah, and I'm a moderator now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that. Because then people actually pay attention. Oh, Tyler. Tyler, while you're here. Oh, you went to take a power nap. Although you just said just chilling. I couldn't find one of your stickers, man. I put a bunch of stickers on here. I was like throwing stickers on my machine, and I could not find a geode cracker sticker. I don't know if you... I swear you sent me one. At least one. I can't find it anywhere. I don't know what the heck I did with it. But I might need another sticker if you've got any on hand. All right, next wheel. We're done there. Dry this one off a little bit, give it a good spin. We'll move to the final 3000 grit wheel. All right, grab this other wheel here. Gotta reach for it. Oh, just off to the side. Okay, I thought you sent me one. I don't know where I put it. Oh, look what I did on my wheels too. I finally put some, this one still had a sticky layer on it, and I set it on some stuff, and it got really annoying. I need to clean it off with some alcohol, but on the bottom of all my wheels, I put the grit level they are, because I kept mixing them up and forgetting the order. I didn't want to mix them up anymore. So I finally just went ahead and made little labels on them. It was about time. Let me grab a drink real quick. Okay, so now all I got to do is rinse these rocks one more time. As mentioned, between the wheels, gotta rinse that pitting. This time I'm gonna leave my mic over here. I'll be right back after I wash these off. Alrighty, got those all washed off, and now that we're on this final wheel, I'll actually be doing every single piece, because the ones that I already had started here... Oh, Noah's out. All right, later mobile outdoor. Thank you for coming. But these were the ones I've been working on the live the whole time right here. These 7, but I'm also going to be working these 4 on this last wheel. So we're going to have 11 pieces to polish on that last wheel, and then I'm going to move up to the foam pad, which is not a wet polish. It's the dry polish pad, which is going to be the 14,000 grit paste. And then we'll move up to the final one, which I just got and still need to actually put on a disc. I have a brand new pad and disc. It is the 50,000 grit paste. And so I need to set that new wheel up too. Alrighty. Watching the other channel too? Alright, if you win, you just gotta let me know. What's he giving away? Oh, he's got something flashy over there. Is that some kind of opal? I just clicked over to his stream really quick. He's got something real flashy on there. That's cool. Oh, gotta add a little more water. The downside of not having the pump system is constantly changing your water. But I also don't really want to have a pump system in my apartment. Once I'm in a house and have a shed or garage or something I can work in, then we'll get a setup with the auto pump system going. Oh, I don't know, Mom. That's just what someone said above in the chat. I think it was Nedge. Was that Nedgy? Someone said Dave's having a giveaway. Um, with his, it's usually at the end of the stream or something. He'll probably just at the end of the stream, those who have typed, pull a random name from it. Little random name generator thing. I don't know. All right, where should I start? How about, you know what? I'm really excited about the ones I haven't shown you guys yet. So I'm going to start on these ones. And this is actually really cool. It's too bad Noah just left. I'm going to have to tell him to come back and watch this part. Because this is where you can really see the Sharpie get worked off through this piece because it's clear. Oh, now you can see that piece of tourmaline in there. Look at that. Big old rainbow shining off the tourmaline. That's cool. Look at this. This is my favorite part right here. See them just removing all the Sharpie. I keep that circular motion going to keep that nice domed shape. Yeah, this piece is fun to work because you get to watch that. Zoom out just a bit. Nope. Dropped it. Number 5. Fell down the hole. Where'd it go? Oh, it flew off to the side in there. Dang. All right. Whoops. Forgot to turn the water off. That's a big no-no. Okay, hold on. Hold on. Hold on. That was a huge no-no. Gotta turn the water off. Now I've got to dry this off. You cannot get water down the center shaft. Let me check it. Okay, it's dry. It's got grease in it. Jeez. Jeez, jeez, jeez. Failure. Now I gotta go rinse this off because it's got grit all over it. And that's gonna contaminate my wheel. Absolutely do not want that. What a mistake.
It's got a few cracks on this one, so I'm really going to wash it well with some soap, hoping that it's going to get everything out and not have any grit stuck in there. Because these are pretty new wheels, and the last thing I want to do is contaminate my new polishing wheel. Because that'll take some intense cleaning if we do that.
I've done that in the past. I'm not trying to do that again. Yeah, only thing with the dop stick, especially this one, is I'd have to finish that end after dopping it. I like that when it's not on a dop stick, I can work all sides. But yes, apparently I really should have gone back to dop sticks after not polishing anything for over a month. Apparently my hands forgot how to do this. What else did I miss? So he's doing a live at a gem show. Oh yeah, Dave. Yeah, he does that a lot, Mom. His channel's great. I love Lapidary Dave. Great stuff. Let's see. Don't need a center. Yes. Not only that, Ontario. Not only can the center shaft rust, but from my understanding, with the setup of the flat lap, is you just absolutely don't want to get water down in there because that'll get down into the actual housing of the machine if you let it get down there. Yeah, you could do WD-40. It's not very thick. I use a thick grease. I use like a heavy duty machine grease that they sell with it. High Tech sells one that's really cheap. It's like, I don't know, 50 cents or something to add to your cart. Maybe it's $1, but I gotta catch up. What's that on chat? You fling them all over the place? Yeah. Oh, I was reading Ken's comment. I'm like looking off to the side. I dropped it again. I tried to catch it before it flung away, but oh, nice. Okay, cool. I'll have to go watch his video and see what you sent him, see what shows up in the UV. Nice. And of course, rinse this off yet again. Although, yeah, there's a spot that still needs to be done on it. Okay, here we go. Final attempt at finishing this piece. Clip this back on here. Oh, that water's too high. All right. So now that it's got most of the Sharpie removed, you can see all the needles in there. See the tourmaline. Got tourmaline, and then I guess, I'm not sure if that's also rutile. But if it were in the sun, it has a nice moonstone blue shimmer, but it needs that UV light to really show that. So if it were in the sunlight, which I'll film in the full-length video, when I do this with it, it gets a blue, an interesting shimmer that's not like a sky reflection. I just need better lights that are like a full spectrum. Oh yeah, Travis. Let me see. Yeah, you can now post a link, Travis. I'd say the hardest thing about this piece was keeping the dome that even. It's not perfect. A little off center. But yeah, this was a pain. That piece was a pain in my butt. Let me dry it off here. Of course, it's still gonna need the 2 more levels of polish and the cerium oxide, which will hide those micro scratches. Ooh, it chipped. That's a big chip. Dang. It got a little bigger. It was a chip before, but I don't remember it being quite that big, but still got a lot of scratching on this one. Oh, just a shout out? Okay. You got a rock cutting video at 6:30 tonight? Perfect. So yeah, if y'all caught that, 406 has a premiere tonight. This wheel feels unbalanced, I just realized. Yeah. Huh. I feel like this wheel is really extra vibraty. All right. So this one I'm really excited about. Once I get a few of the sides done and show y'all. This one's I guess you could call it a hand facet. It is 8-sided. Well, 8 sides to the pyramid plus a flat bottom. This is the mossy Oregon fire opal. Dang it. All right, who's counting it? What's my count, Ken? Was that 6? That was either 6 or 7.
Well, I got most of the Sharpie off, but here, now I can show y'all this one without the Sharpie. Try and see it a little better. Beautiful, cloudy, mossy opal. None of the fire color in it really, but it is the Outlaw Rocks Oregon Fire Opal with the nice mossiness in there. Little 8-sided pyramid shape. Hey, what's up, LXR? Oh, nice, Anthony. Yeah. I went and shamelessly plugged myself over there real quick. I can't tell if those are scratches from this wheel or the previous wheel. Huh. We'll have to see if those come out with the next polish. I'm a little worried about that. A little worried I didn't get it good enough on the previous wheel. Nice, LXR. His opals are cool. Our opals are coming very soon, the other ones. And as soon as I get them, I will put all of yours in the box, in your Patreon box, and just send everything over. Whoops. Sorry, I hit my tripod and it's loose. I was trying to grab it. There we go. Yeah, that's a shameless plug, all right. Oh, what? Someone else or me? Me and Dave's channel. Because I was told by all the mods and Dave in himself to stop being weird about not posting because I never advertise in his channel, and his mods would advertise my channel for me in there and post links for my channel in his chat. And then Dave finally made me a mod and told me I could just. He's like, no, it's. He's like, that's what we're here for in this community. Just share your channel, share your links. And I'm like, fine. Every time I see you live, I'm gonna go mention my channel now, and I'm gonna shamelessly plug it. So that's what I did. I just said, hey, I'm live right now at the same time, also polishing stuff, or something like that. I don't remember now. All right, this one's gonna be great. Me too, Jackie. That's why anyone who comes here, I always say the same. That's why I told Travis post his link. I posted Dave's link to his current live up above. I'm all about it. Oh yeah, well I thought you were a mod, LXR. Hold on. Just triple checking. Oh, I don't care. You're a mod now. I thought you already were. Yeah, Ken, hold on. It's loading in the background of my laptop. Yes, Travis. Yeah, your link posted, Travis. Okay, I'm glad I looked at Discord, Ken. All right, let me pull chat back up so I can see it. Oh, nice. Well, if anyone happens to come over from Dave's channel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. This one is a picture jasper that still has some visible Sharpie, so we've still got a little deeper to go. Oh, hopefully it didn't actually seep in, although I doubt it. This is jasper. I don't think it's porous enough to actually soak up any of the Sharpie. Really excited about this one too. The moss in this one's pretty cool. Oh, I did them to show Lisa, show people how the Sharpie works. It's for my video that I put out, but a lot of people had asked about the Sharpie and what the point of it is today. Or rather, Noah asked about it, but people in the past have asked what the Sharpie's for. So in my full-length video, I mention it as well, which will be out later. In the middle of that video, I'm going to be like, hey, I'm going live now on YouTube, which is what you guys are watching. And then when we're done here, I'm going to go film the end of that video. Oh, wow. The Sharpie's actually... Oh, wait. That's not just designs in... Well, I never put Sharpie on the back. I think that's actually Sharpie and not just designs in it. It looks like a bloodshot eyeball now. I might have to soak this one in solvent. Oh, why do I keep having issues with it? Oh, yeah, I should have processed that, Lisa. I know you know what it's for. I just meant that... I thought you were asking why I did it today. I was like, for my video. No, I am having issues with it. That's for sure. It's stuck in the one cab. That was this one that it's stuck in. Right in there. But now apparently it's soaked into the picture jasper too. I'm trying to get the site a little more and see if we can't remove it all. You know what the problem is here? Is I put that Sharpie on more than 48 hours ago. The Sharpie sat on this rock for over 50 hours. About 54 hours that rock had Sharpie on it. So apparently that was enough for it to soak into the jasper. So this one's going to have to go soak in the alcohol before I put the final polish on it. Yeah. Oops. Well, let's move on to this mossy guy because look at the moss hidden in that. Again, trying to ignore the Sharpie. It's got that plumy mossiness that will reveal as soon as we remove it. Soak it in vodka. Why would I waste good vodka like that? I've got 99% isopropyl. Yeah, Lisa, I'm not really sure. I don't know why it would soak into the jasper like that, but it seems that the jasper absorbed the ink before it could dry. So, who knows, maybe it'll come off with a really quick alcohol wipe. Maybe it won't need a soak. Oh yeah, this Big's picture jasper. It's a piece of the orbicular old stock they had of the Big's jasper. I don't. Oh, hold on. It could be Oahe. I think it's the Big's claim, but it could be Oahe jasper. Oh, look at that shine. That's got a good shine on it. Yeah, LXR. Actually, Ken said the same thing earlier today with the dry erase marker. You know, Lisa, I mean, since you mentioned that, yeah, so on the back side here, for example, where I did not put Sharpie, that speck started to show, as well as some weird lines. Like it was a very solid color before, but as I got into it, it started exposing these weird lines that almost seemed like healed cracks in the rock. And then whatever that was exposed. But yeah, some of that, like that speck there, that popped up as I got deeper and deeper into the rock. And you can see those lines right there. Those are natural lines. It's just that right there that looks like a straight, very straight Sharpie line. Like it could be natural, but a part of me just thinks it's Sharpie. Well, it's kind of cool. It looks like a bloodshot eyeball. Creepy monster eye. Mirror it, get a duplicate one, and then you got a pair of them here looking at you. That'll be my thumbnail for the next video. Just this guy duplicated, some eyeballs looking at you. Oops, knocked that light down. Hey, welcome in, Greg. Oh, it was snowing here today, but none of it stuck. I was gonna share. I think I shared a video on the Discord already. We had giant, thick snowflakes. Like seriously, some of them were like as big as this. It was like nickel to quarter to 50-cent piece size snowflakes we had today. It was crazy. I'll go get bundled up and stay warm while you shovel. After this, I'm gonna go make some dinner. Yeah, could make a face. These could be some of the teeth. Needs to be a little monster mouth. That thing could be the eyeball. Oh, nice, Greg. Your neighbors are very nice. Very, very kind of them. All right, moving on. Getting them. Woo! Right away, it slipped out of my hand and touched the edge there. As I came down, I don't even know. I dropped it onto the wheel. Well, Tyler must have passed out for his little power nap. I did drop it. You saw me. I dropped it. Butterfinger strikes again. I think that was number 7. I'm not saying that wasn't a drop. Oh, number 9 for the record. Okay. Ken says that was number 9. Oh, now I want a Butterfinger. Nobody lays a finger on my Butterfinger. I thought that was 7 or 8, but I don't know. I lost count too. Seems to be out of water, but it's not. Okay. It didn't look like it was actually dripping. Teflon fingers. Yeah. All right, Ken. Yeah, I have no idea how long I'll be live. I'm probably going to finish up the next 4 pieces and then wrap it up here for dinner. And I know other channels are doing stuff. If I'm still live, we'll see you. Otherwise, we'll see you at the podcast. Yeah, sugar gliders are cute. Those are adorable little things. I missed that from Kyla. Blame it on my nails. Well, I don't feel bad if anyone wants to go watch Aiden's premiere. I get it. I'm just going to wrap up these other 4 pieces after this one, show them off for a minute, pull out the black light, and then we'll wrap it up. I'll do the 14,000 and 15,000 and cerium oxide off camera. Maybe I'll save that for the end of the actual video that I'm going to publish. Seriously though, this wheel is unbalanced. See my fingers bouncing? Somehow this wheel got uneven and I don't really know what to do about it. I don't think it's the way it's placed on here. That's strange. This is my new wheel I just replaced. I don't know why it's feeling like that. The one that I literally just got from High Tech. It's a brand new wheel. Well, it'd have to be that there's something between the new wheel I put on and the plastic disc. I got it all cleaned up and then put that on there. No, there's no wheels under it. Or not, I said no wheels under it. I meant no rocks under it.
Oh, that's right. He's actually showing his face in his premiere tonight. I'll have to go watch that after this. All right. I think that one's good. I want to get this one really well on this wheel. I'm the wobbly one. So it all depends on which wheel I'm on and what material I'm working, Greg. But I don't really ever work any material higher than like a 4. Like right now, that's on the line between 4 and 5. That's about as high as I usually turn it to work something. I only turn it up to 6 when I'm drying off my wheels, like when I turn off my water, and I turn it up to 6 to crank it off, crank all the water off the wheel real quick, flings it off the force. But yeah, otherwise I usually work most of my stones between a 2 and 4 speed. If you're working a really soft material, you just want to not put the speed too high. It also depends on the stage I'm on. Like when I'm doing my shaping, I start sometimes pretty high, but then when I'm getting down to the fine shaping, I do it a lot slower to get like, when I'm trying to get that final perfect edge on my bezel there, like that line. It's a pretty straight line on this one. Looks a little higher on this side than this side. It may not be a perfect parallel line, but to try and get that bezel, at that stage I go pretty slow during the shaping. Lisa. As fast as UPS can carry them. Oh no, sorry, I just got a warning on my phone that my battery was dying. I didn't notice. It froze for a sec because said my battery was dying. So all the more reason to finish up these last 3 rocks, and we'll look at them in the blacklight and call it a night. Yeah, right, Travis? I am going to crank it up now because for the sake of my battery running low. Now we're running on a straight 5. And crank it to 11. Take it to 11! Yes, Spinal Tap reference, as well as many shows that have gone there afterwards. What is it? Aqua Teen Hunger Force has some funny callbacks to that, references to that reference. Yeah. Yeah, Jasper, it's one of those things for sure where some things get grouped into it that aren't really Jaspers and they get called Jaspers. Same with, oh, what's the, oh, I'm having a really bad brain fart. I'm going to think of it as soon as I end the live. But there's another one, the onyx. Oh man, there's a bunch of things that people call onyx that is not onyx. Like, for example, the one I have that's called root beer agate. It's not actually agate. Where is it? Oh, here's a slab. Sorry, I'm digging in my closet right now. So, like this. I've heard it called calcite, onyx, agate. It's commonly called root beer agate. It's definitely not agate. It is in that onyx family, or the calcite family. You can see the funky layers there and the way they chip right off. That thing is super UV reactive. That thing glows like a beast in the black light. Some great colors too. Yeah. Oh, Jackie, sorry, I misspoke. I was saying like they call all of those in the same family of these root beer agates or whatever. They call them all onyxes. Like, I don't know why, but some of the people in Utah, I've seen these sold as onyx all over Utah, or the other ones I have. Where is it? Oh, they're not handy right here. Should have been with that one. I don't see all the other slabs, but it's actually a video I'm going to republish later tonight, the slab runway that has a whole bunch of the striped different slabs out of Utah. Yes, Mom, that's all from him. And that's one of those perfect examples of something that gets called so many different things by different shops, different companies, different sellers, and somehow the name gets like just thrown around and things get made up. Yeah, I think they call this one, I think most commonly it's called root beer agate, but I don't think it's a chalcedony. I think it's actually a calcite. I think it would be a root beer calcite. It's very soft. Oh, hey, Angie, I just finished a piece for you. This one's coming in your box. Hold on, let's get a look at it here. This little 8-sided pyramid with moss in it.
Now my hands are wet, so. This opal, this is Oregon opal from Outlaw Rocks. Turned it into a little 8-sided pyramid, and this will be coming in your monthly Patreon box. I haven't decided who are getting these other ones yet, but some of these other ones I've worked today are actually for the other Patreon people who have joined. So Lisa will be getting one, LXR will be getting one, Jessica will be getting one, Julie, as well as, did I miss someone? Like I missed one person. Got Angie, and then Lisa and Julie, and then LXR and Jessica. Maybe that is it. I don't know why I felt like someone else joined. Someone said they were going to join. Maybe that's it. Wait, Greg called you a princess? Wait, what? Oh, inconceivable. Now, the Princess Bride is a good one. You know what's actually pretty good? We started that new Wednesday show. I'm definitely enjoying Wednesday. I'm not usually into the murder dramas, detective mystery, blah blah blah, but so far I like Wednesday. Wow, Jackie, you haven't seen The Princess Bride? What? That's like, oh my gosh, that's such a classic. Ken could hear his grinding. Did you forget to turn the sound off? I watched it this last year. I watch it every year or two. It's one of those you just watch every once in a while. You know, I never did read the book of that one, Ken. Although the books are almost always better with so many shows. Like, oh, especially Blade Runner. The book, Do Androids Dream of Electric Sheep? 1,000 times better than the movie Blade Runner. Not a fan of the movie, but the book, oh, so good. We had to read that for my science fiction class, and I'm really glad we did. Yeah, I've got a few of his books. Philip K. Dick makes some great literature. Him and Asimov. Asimov did some great stuff for science fiction. Oh my gosh, Jackie, no, it's nothing like Footloose and no, 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 no. It's a hilarious um spoofy comedy. I don't even know how do you describe without ruining anything. Okay, set in like medieval times, a twist on the classic man falls in love with princess, wants princess type thing. But it's a total just comedy, 100% comedy all around. Very spoofy, jokey movie. Not like Monty Python goofy, but also not like Adam Sandler goofy. It's a very healthy in between. The origin of a lot of slapstick uh, look at the camera every once in a while, once or twice. Oh, what is it? Igor looks at the camera, and yeah, there's some great moments in that movie. Oh, 100% a spoof, and yeah, just a funny movie all around. Lots of jokes, some fourth wall breaking. They're in medieval times, and dude pulls out like not a telephone. What is the one? There's like a little bit of modern tech or something. I don't know. They break the fourth wall, accidentally show, cameraman or something, accidentally, but on purpose. That kind of movie. Plus, Wesley's just a good-looking man. Who doesn't want to watch that movie? As you wish. I can picture that Igor dude all the time. I'm not one to quote actual lines from movies, so just know that anything I say is highly inaccurate. I'm not a movie critic. I'm not one to give you an accurate rundown of things. As we've seen when I go through museums, I'm just like, hey, look, there's a picture. Pause it if you want to read it. It has some information. Anyway, I'm going to grab my blacklight before we wrap this up. I'm going to show those pieces off in a little bit of UV and then go get some dinner and catch the podcast in a little bit. But I do appreciate y'all hanging out today. And as always, I want to say thank you to my Patreons who I mentioned before. We've got Angie and Lisa, Julie, LXR, and Jessica. I appreciate y'all joining my Patreon. It helps me a lot to guarantee content monthly to you all. They will be getting a secret little video that only the Patreons get access to. They will also sometimes get early access to videos that everyone will see, but they will get to see first sometimes. So if going forward in the future you see a video come out in a premiere and somehow it's got a comment on it that's from like 2 days before, you'll know why. And it's because the Patreon members will get early access to certain videos. Billy Crystal? Who doesn't know Billy Crystal? Although I'm not really good with names and celebrities and such, but oh, Young Frankenstein's great. Oh, there you go. That's a great comparison. It's a lot like Young Frankenstein. Very similar comedy, actually. I put those two in the same wheelhouse for sure. Yeah, Kyla, I used to do the random quoting lines a whole lot more, and a lot of my friends do for sure. I actually made a point to stop doing it at a certain point. A great good friend of mine. She made me feel eternally weird about it. And she's like, think of all the time you've spent dedicating to memory these movie quotes and lines, and what instead could be good information and education. I'm just like, wow, good way to make me feel guilty, Krishna. That's what best friends are for. She was not one to ever watch TV. In fact, in the 17 years I've known her, I don't think I've like ever really seen her watch TV. I made her watch a movie with me once and she was not into it. All right. We got all those dried off now. Oh, forgot one. Over to the side here. All right. So, let me drop the camera down. Be ready for this. You all are going to zoom in as I drop the tripod. It's going to be a little uneven, sorry. All right, here we go. My mom is turning 64 weeks young. So close. Oh my gosh, did you guys hear that? My dog just howled at Whitney just came home and the dog was like, arr, 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 arr. Oh, that was great. Okay. And the dog gave her a roo, roo, roo. That was so cute. Wow, look at this one. Oh, look at that. That one is awesome. Very, very cool. I like that one in the UV quite a bit.
And then we've got these script stones. They've got whatever's going on in the bottom there has a lot going on in the UV. My dog just howled again. Oh, that was so cute. She's down there howling at mom just came home. So adorable. Not a lot of black light in these. A little bit. And the white cloudiness has a little. Whoops. Oh, this one's got a little something going on in the one side here. Again, that weird speckled matrix. Some of that, I'm gonna go clean it out. Some of that's probably the polishing. That's the diamond disc. That's what it looks like. See that side? Without all the blue speckles in it? This blue speckles is stuff from the polishing disc, I think, stuck in there. Not positive. Hey, that one wasn't a drop. Or rather, that one was an intentional drop. I went like this. That one I actually threw down. That was me just dropping it on my table. Since this is a wood table, I'm not too worried about dropping them on here. But that was intentional. Alright, let's get the light down here. Fix this light a little bit. Alright, here we go. One quick last look at these before my phone dies and we get out of here for the evening. Again, thank you so much to my Patreon members. You all are awesome. Your boxes are coming out soon. Whole part of this polishing tonight was so that I could get these out to you. As I mentioned, this one is going to Angie. It's still going to get up to the 50,000 grit polish. So it's not done yet. Got a couple visible scratches there I need to get out. I'm not sure if that's still from the last wheel or if I need to move back a couple wheels. Again, this was a brand new 3,000 grit wheel I just put on. So I may have to figure out working that out. I haven't decided which ones are going to the other people yet. But LXR, Angie, or sorry, not Angie, she's getting that one I just showed. LXR, Jessica, Lisa, and Julie of Banshee Mining will all be getting something else that I polished here today as their sign-up bonus. So some of those, not this, or that. It'll be one of these. One of these right here will be one of the sign-up bonuses y'all will get. This was one that's personally for my display. The needles in that are super cool. That one's going to stay in my collection. I love it. Again, those scratches showed up. Need to figure out if that is my 3,000 grit wheel or what. But I'm going to take those up to the 14,000 grit, see if those scratches disappear or not. I don't think those should be showing on the 3,000 grit wheel. I think those are scratches from the 12,000, maybe the 600 grit wheel. So I'll take those back off camera, finish up that video to have out for probably Sunday. If not, it's going to be the Rome video for Sunday or another video. I'm not sure. I've got so many in the editor that I've been working on, and that Rome one I forgot about. So the Rome Coliseum video will definitely be out soon. And Ontario's premiere, I think, just ended. I believe they said his was already going, right? So I'm going to go catch up on that, watch that before the podcast starts, and I will see y'all later. Lisa, hopefully not, because I tried to work the pitted moss last on that last wheel, and I actually started with some of the solid ones. If y'all remember, I did this one first, and it still had the scratches on it, and it was like one of the first things I've ever worked on that wheel. I think the problem is it's a brand new wheel, and so it needs to be worked in, and I need to probably break it in with some harder stones, maybe get some jasper, maybe some of that Montana agate out there that I've got, and we'll get some of the big flat slabs on there and really break in that new wheel. So it could just be that because it's a brand new wheel. I only just put it on there. Anyway, I really appreciate y'all watching and hanging out and chatting. It means a lot to me. We're trying to get those watch hours up. My channel has the 1,000 subscribers needed now, and we've just got to hit that really long watch hours mark. I'm halfway there. So there's going to be a whole bunch more lives coming up. There's going to be the podcast that me and Tyler are doing. And yeah, we'll see you all soon for more Lapidary and some rock counting adventures. Have a great night. Oh, I guess before I go, My watch hours are at about almost 1900. I'm 1870 or something. So after tonight, it'll probably hit 1900 with how many people were watching this for an hour and 40 minutes. That'll knock it up and we'll be pretty close to that 1900 hour mark. So about halfway there. Good night, y'all. Have a good one. See you on the Discord and at the Rockhound podcast premiere. Rockhound podcast will be shortly over there on their channel. See you soon. Oh, and Travis. Oh, yeah, Travis just typed. He's got a premiere at 6:32. Got to plug him. Go check out Travis in the live chat there. See y'all.